Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another episode of goVIDS. I'm your host, Jay Lee. Yes, this podcast is here to help filmmakers produce a full feature film on a micro budget. Now, I did have some questions that I got on my Instagram that I was definitely going to read to you guys and answer and stuff like that. But what I wanted to touch on first, because this was so important, a person was writing me and she was asking me how can she, shoot a film on a micro budget. I mean, it's so easy. That's what the podcast is for, of course. But my main thing is you're going to start with your script, okay? And the type of scripts that I like and I have produced and became very successful at it, I make a profit off of them, is films where I shoot 80%, even 90% of the film in one location. That cuts down on so much cost because you're not constantly moving the crew, moving the cast around. You're just based in this one location. I'll give you an example of a film that shot like 90% of the film in one location. It's a lot. You guys probably never paid attention to it, but I'll give you a couple ideas. Okay, one is called, I believe it's called Legion, I think that is. I watch it all the time. I don't even have the year it came out. It could have came out in 2009. It has Tyrese in it. Anyways, it's all based in a cafeteria, in like a restaurant or whatever. The whole freaking film, and I think towards the end, they leave the restaurant, but then they're just going on mountains on a road. That's a perfect example of how to shoot a full feature film on a micro budget. Okay, another film. Oh my gosh. All my films are gone out of my brain, and I tell you, I got tons of films in my brain. But, oh my gosh, they're in a grocery store. Okay, I can't think of the name right now. But they're all in a grocery store. And I'm telling you, when it first come on, we are at his house, like very quickly. And then like 80% of the film is in the grocery store. I'm definitely going to get those names. I should have wrote notes for you guys. I'm so sorry. But I don't know how to read notes anyways. I literally just talk from the gut, from the brain. I'm very spontaneous. I could never read scripts. I wouldn't be a good actor like that to remember lines or anything like that. I'm very spontaneous. So can't think of those names right now, but I'm going to get those names for you. But I'm just giving you an idea. Just shooting a film in one location where 80% of it, you're still going to build a story around it. Don't get me wrong. If you think about it, that's all we do on YouTube. Or Instagram. We literally watch people for an hour, okay, in one freaking location. They're sitting in front of their phone in the kitchen or at the table eating food or a mukbang or something like that, or they're just in their house with the kids. I mean, if we pay attention, they're doing this same exact thing, but theirs is more of a reality. Okay? You can write a script with the same, location, thinking of the same thing, But you trust me, I'm going to get notes next time. Because she did ask me this a couple days ago, and I wanted to jump on and have everything fresh in my memory. But I did say I will post every Thursday. So here I am trying to post on every Thursday. I totally forgot what me and the girl talked about. But it definitely starts with the script, okay? And be organized, okay? You're going to definitely make a couple different drafts. Because the first draft, to me, when I'm writing the script, my first draft is just me getting everything out. All my thoughts out, all my ideas out, all my dialogue out on the paper first. Then I go back and edit it and critique it. That's my second draft. Then maybe a friend or somebody might look at it. That's my third draft. So it's a process, but you can do it. And I'm telling you, you can make micro budget films for under $5,000. Okay. Very small cast, 1 or 2 locations. And with the digital distribution that we have going on right now, you're going to be making over $1,000 a month with passive income, just streaming to your bank account. Just from people watching the streams on Amazon or other platforms. We handle all of that right here at goVIDS. Our mother company is Lee Production. The links should be on this podcast somewhere. I'm not sure, but I'm going to make this short and sweet, but I am going to come back out here next time more professional to give you guys more information on how to get started. I'm going to have guests on here. I'm going to answer the questions. I'll bring my little notes or whatever if you guys want me to, be more on point with it so you guys can definitely understand what I'm talking about. But yeah, once again, it starts with the script. Let's write. I'll give you an idea how many pages I usually write. Okay. People usually say they break up their script in eighths and all that. I don't even do that. Okay. First of all, I don't have any script director that I'm going to pay to go over this script and break it down. I don't got time for all that. I literally wear all my hats just to get everything going. I'll do my cast and I'll do everything. I'll produce it, direct it, write it. Even do a post edit. Like I'll do a pre-edit before I hand it over to my actual editor. And people are like, okay, well, that's just the editor's cut. A director's cut. Well, really, it's not going to be a director's cut because I do pick out some scenes that I want to use, but I still allow the editor to make the cut because I'm not a professional editor, and if I can afford the guy, I'm going to get the guy. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to let people do their jobs. People who are good at what they do, I'm going to let them do it. I love having a team where I don't have to do everything. I love sometimes just being the director, being the writer, But if I have to cast, I will. If I have to edit, I will. Because I'm going to get it done. And I'm going to do it on budget, which is a micro budget. And I produce films over $5,000. It makes no sense. It actually makes no sense. Now, initially, you're going to have to spend a little bit more to get all your gear. Because I don't even want to rent gear. If you're really a filmmaker, and you want to be popping these digital films out every 3 months, you're going to have to invest in some equipment. We'll talk about that later, though. But like I said, I wanted to come on here, touch bases with you. I'll be back on before Thursday because that's too long to wait to put another episode up. So I'll be on back before Thursday. But you guys can always send me messages. Go to my Instagram, my Twitter. That's at LeeProFilmz with a Z on Instagram and on Twitter. Lee, Lee, Pro, Pro, Films, Filmz on Instagram and on Twitter. Now, yes, we do have goVIDS. goVIDS is the distribution channel. That's the platform that we're going to post all the films. People can come stream the films, buy the films, download the films, whatever that is. And we're extending that out to our filmmakers. We want them to have access to our distribution platform. We can also get your film on tons of other networks, but right now I'm talking about goVIDS. Of course, I can submit your film to Netflix, Amazon, you name it. I can get your film on that platform as long as it meets the network's requirements. And that's something else we got to talk about. Just getting those film specs have to be right. Now, you probably couldn't get a under $5,000 film on Netflix because the film specs is not going to meet. But if you have a person or you have a budget to produce a film on Red or other more professional equipment like that, definitely shoot that over to us. I would love to take a look at that film and lock you into a distribution deal. I mean, we have all the resources here, but like I said, I like to focus on micro budget films, okay? Because we can pop those out quicker and we can get that passive income coming in. And then we get to release all these creative juices that are going around in our brain, especially in a time like this with this quarantine and stuff. Oh my God, I've wrote over 3 scripts already just from the aftermath of the quarantine, the before, what happened to the quarantine, and the quarantine. Like, so much is going on. Anyways, once again, I don't mean to be all over the place, but guess what? I am all over the place. That's just how I roll. I am going to focus, though. Like I said, I'm going to give me some notes. I'm going to be able to horn into exactly what we're talking about and stay focused on that. I don't want to be all over the place. I don't want to be, sending you guys spiraling around. Like, what did she say? What is she talking about? I want you guys to really understand what I'm saying. So once again, today the episode was mainly about starting with your script. Okay? When you want to create a micro budget film, it has to start first with that script as the foundation. Just like if you were flipping a house. I also flip houses, so I know what I'm talking about. I buy low. I put low investment in it to get a high return. I'm going to definitely give that house everything it needs to be very livable, where a person will be happy to live there. I meet all my quotas. I get inspections. I don't shortcut anything. But see, the beauty of this film in the digital world, we can shoot on iPhones or whatever we want to shoot in. But what we're going to do, we're going to put all that extra stuff that we can do that doesn't cost money to make our film look good, okay? We're going to shoot it good. We're going to check on the sound, the lighting. All these things are going to meet within our budget. And we'll get to produce a great little project, great little film, put it out to the world, and earn a passive income, earn profit from our work. You can literally make a living off of this. We don't know what's going on in the world, but I tell you one thing. You're going to be watching movies on Netflix. You're going to be watching movies on Hulu. And you're going to be on Roku, Apple TV, Fire Stick. You need to be on those platforms. Because those people are making billions of dollars. Once again, this is Jay Lee coming to you from goVIDS. And I'll be back soon. Thanks.